Good afternoon from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Monday. It is 75 and the wind just picked up. I'm working on that wind noise stuff. 75, it was mostly sunny, but it's cloudy right now. I was not going to film a video today, but stuff happened. So let's talk about stuff that happened. One thing is, yeah, that's a pile of wood chips. And that's another pile of wood chips, and that's my front yard. So that just happened. 2 tractor buckets full of wood chips. Bulldozer man was going by with the bucket on his tractor and doing something else, and so he stopped and chatted for a while, and yada yada yada. I've got 2 buckets full of wood chips in the front yard. Spur of the moment. You know, it was, yeah, let's do 2 quick loads, and I had not pre-planned where to put them, but this is where they ended up. So this is right in front of the cabin. As you'll recall, last year, it was kind of a jungle out here. I didn't get my weed eater until the end of July, and then the other push behind weed eater until later than that. So, and you can't run a lawnmower. I don't even have a lawnmower, but you can see the chickens were here, but it's starting to green up and it would become a jungle pretty fast. So these wood chips will hopefully help with that. Yeah, these irises seem to be growing pretty good right in a spot where I do not want them. So that's what I will be using these wood chips for. Hopefully making some more garden beds like the Papa Pepper garden bed. I will definitely try to grow them, and then just using them as a mulch to suppress some of the greenery that is taken off. Although this year I do have, you know, the weed whacker, the handheld one, and then I've got the push behind one. So this year I at least have those. There's a cat hiding behind. Come out. I see you peeking your head around the corner. Is that Fifi or Grumpy? I see you peeking your head around the corner. What are you doing? Oh, that's Fifi. I probably know what she's doing, so. Yeah. 2 big buckets full of wood chips for me to do with what I want, so that I don't have to carry them in a wheelbarrow from all the way over there. Oh yeah, and another thing about a lawnmower or even a bushwhacker thing on a tractor is look at all these rocks. It's just rocks, 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 rocks. So that whole lawnmower thing is out of the question here. I offered to give Bulldozer Man a share of any of the veggies that I'm able to grow with his help, you know, moving wood chips around. So, yeah, that was cool. All right. Sadly, I think my dream is dead for the raised bed garden this year. And that's all right. It would require a lot of work. My plan was to fill it up, you know, 2/3 of the way full with, you know, down trees that have been rotting out there for a few years, branches, free stuff. But that would require a considerable amount of physical labor, which I didn't get around to this winter. And so, along with a lot of my other ideas and plans, yeah, I'm just going to have to put this one on hold. I've got more than I can handle probably out there in the wood chip garden. I'll be working more on that tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to show you something else I did this morning here in a minute. But yeah, for now, the raised beds I think are, they're going to have to wait. I've got other things that would be easier for me to do in order to grow some food this year. What I was thinking about growing in the raised beds are the things that I cannot grow in my rocky, clay filled soil. You know, I can't really grow root crops, carrots, anything, you know, radishes, beets, you know, root crops would be difficult unless I, you know, did a bunch of raised beds. So lettuces, kale, spinach, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I was planning on growing in my raised beds, or is the stuff that I can't just grow in the ground or easily grow in wood chips out here. So I like to, and they say, you know, grow what you eat. I love a good salad, so that's what I was thinking for the raised beds. And then in the future, you know, be able to put a hoop on them with the row covers, and I could extend my seasons. And you know, as a lot of other channels, you know, they've got kale and lettuce and all kinds of stuff they're picking every day right now, you know, in this part of the country. So that was the idea with the raised beds, is stuff that I can't, you know, I wouldn't grow corn in there, or watermelons, or squash, or green beans, or, you know, stuff like that. It would be mostly the shorter stuff and the root crops like carrots. Okay, now let's go look at something else that I did today in preparation for tomorrow. What's up tomorrow? Those are fence posts. T-posts is what they are called. And that's what those are. And I've got the bicycle tires out. And I am going to move this coop tomorrow. It is the plan. We'll see. What else am I thinking tomorrow? Butterflies love the verbena. Yeah, but I didn't come over here to get the butterflies. These are giant swallowtails. No, tiger. Yeah, eastern tiger swallowtails. Anyway, behind these flowers, that is some fencing. Can you see it there? Yeah, that's another row of fencing, similar to what is up on this tree. So tomorrow I would like to extend that another row higher. So that is on the agenda for tomorrow. To the left, that is a 4-foot tall chain link fence. It's about 40 feet, 50 feet long. I used it a couple years ago. So yeah, chain link fence to go with the fence posts. And then to the right there, that was just some fencing that was left lying around here. I've got 3 or 4 of those. Do not know how long that is. It's probably longer than 50 feet. But, you know, fencing is good to help some plants that need help. Tomatoes, peppers, bush peas, bush beans, cucumbers, all kinds of stuff love to grow on 3 feet or 4 feet tall fencing. So that is another idea of something that might happen tomorrow. This is the coop that I would like to move, and I would like to move it in that, see all that green lush area? Yeah, all we got here are wood chips, and over there it's all lush and green. So to the right of those water storage tote things in front of the wheelbarrow behind this tree. So that's where I'll put the coop, and then run fencing around it, and then we'll have this flock moved over there. And right now there's 20 chickens in there. There are 5 cockerels that are, you know, still young, and then 15 of the smaller chicks. So plenty of space in the coop for them, and that will be plenty of space over there. So, and I want to move that out of the way for the fencing. With that coop and fencing out of the way, look at all this territory up to where these rocks are here. From these rocks all the way over there. And the chickens have been on there fertilizing this layer of wood chips. And I think a couple rows, 2, maybe 3 rows of that fencing in there. And that won't even take up the entire space. That's the dream. Well, Bob found himself a nice vantage point. See any critters across the street, Bob? You keeping guard? Thanks, Bob. It's going to be dark soon, so I'm going to call it a wrap for this Monday. I spent most of the day getting prepared for tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow, Tuesday? You'll just have to wait for the video to find out. Obviously, I can't do all the fencing and all this stuff myself, so hopefully I'm going to have a little bit of help tomorrow. That's as good of a hint as any. We'll see, though. Nothing's ever 100%, you know, especially in this day and age. Okay, thank you for watching. Thanks for all of your support as I throw spaghetti at the wall. A spaghetti garden. That's what we've got. Lasagna gardening, you know, why not spaghetti gardening? And maybe that'll be my new style. Spaghetti gardening. Throw the seeds everywhere and hope for the best. Thanks for watching. Take her easy, everybody. Aww. Grumpy's a little bit tired after running around all day. I saw you here, there, and everywhere, Grumpy. I did.